Hello, it's April. Thank you for joining me, and I love you. Today we're going to look into the masculine and the feminine have to say. These are aspects inside each of our being. Last time the masculine was very vocal. Let's see if we can have the feminine action today. This is a timeless reading. When you come across it, there will be something in it for you to view. All my messages are meant to assist you on the highest and greatest path of your most evolved timeline, or the work that you need to do to get there. Okay, so in the last reading, the root chakra was what was going from the root to the crown, and the throat chakra is also in that last reading, so this is tied into that last one really, really strong. Continuation of where we left off the other day. So we are awaiting results. We are looking to see the fruit that we planted. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Gold bear. Excuse me. I just ate. I'm sorry. So we are standing in our garden and allowing the golden roots to entwine into our being, and that fruit is tied into us processing our growth from a heart space. I don't know what planet is represented by pink. Venus? I would guess to say Venus. It might be Chiron. Venus and Mars are both. Venus is right on the cusp of Mars, but it's going to be going retrograde, and I haven't been paying attention really, but Mars is already in Leo. It's a fire sign, so Mars would, I assume Mars would feel at home in this space. Venus will be going retrograde until the end of September 22, and it will be forcing you to look into spaces that did not work in relationships. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. What can I get out of the feminine deck? What are we getting out of the feminine side of the equation? The throat chakra. She's ready to speak. The feminine is ready to speak. She's ready to take a new leap with the universe. Is that how I put it? Or is this how I put it? I don't know. It's absolutely fine. I don't know. I can't know everything. And no matter how many times I learn how to put them right, I'm always going to have to ask. Anyways, the feminine is ready to open her heart, to thrust open her heart and take a bountiful leap of faith. She is doing the trust exercise, but instead of falling backwards, she is falling forward, face up to the universe for this new beginning that is on a lighted path through her higher chakras. Ready to speak the truth, ready to vocalize the so we have 49 and then we have 50. This is a well-deserved reward. That's the 9 of Pentacles. That's standing on the top of the platform after you have succeeded to get to the top of the job, to the top of the... Oh, did it come out as 94? No, I'm getting a no. So I should be reading the opportunity beckons first. So there's an opportunity to be had. This is working with the infinite. This looks like chrysocolla, even though it's more shaped like a planetary structure. Okay. Thank you for being right in the camera. So I often say that he's got his back to the opportunity, to the infinite potential. He is waiting for the universe to give him a sign, but the sign is right behind him. So I don't know if you've gone too far and it's time to turn around on the balcony. This card also is in rainbow fashion. But the target is on you. You are the focus. You are the highlight. It is your power and light needed in this trust exercise. It can't be like that. It's got to be like this because that's how it reads 50 on the camera. Anyway. 49 came out, and then the underlying was 50. Sequential. When cards come in sequential order like that, that means you're taking the right steps, even if it feels like you're not. Even though I say you've gone too far and you may have to come backwards, that is order of right stepness, even though it feels like it's going in the wrong direction. There is universal power is in your favor at this time. You have shown your dedicated effort. The 8 of Pentacles is on the bottom too. So you got the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the bottom. Sometimes the bottom message is more important than even the cards that come out. For me, anyways, in my reading. And this is not a square. This is not a cube-like structure, even though it looks like it. It is 3. This is a trinity structure. This is three different successes. This is I ground and clear this energy that's trying to infiltrate my ground and clear. You are not welcome here. You're not welcome in my reading. Thank you. Exit stage left. So we have the masculine is trapped in a sexual fear about his spiritual strength. Oh, the masculine's got the root issue again coming out. The masculine. So instead, now the roles are reversed. Okay. Now the roles are reversed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's conflict. Someone is going deep into the cavern of self to view always their shadow self, or this is a holographic image. This is the masculine aspect is going into the cavern of self to view the eternal light of his soul, because he can feel that there are holographic imprints of himself. See how he's touching them on the wall? This is holographic imprints of himself that he has left behind in the cavern that they are trying to escape. See how they're trying to climb out the top? He's going in and looking at his shadow aspects and allowing them to exit into the light. This has to do with feelings of home, memories of love. That has to do with there were 4 different relationships and we only were giving to one, but we had like too many on the go. Maybe we didn't choose the nurturing connection. I love it. The masculine has the new beginning coming out as well. So we have 50. And then we go to 10. See how I told you had to go back? Okay, that's not right. It goes like this. 50 and 10. This is where the masculine and the feminine side within are balanced. They are each trying to represent a chakra. This is a masculine chakra and this is a masculine chakra, even though this is the feminine side and this is the masculine side. I know it gets a little confusing when I say this stuff. And then we got 49 on the bottom. This is somebody that is mirroring. This is a connection. This has movement on the bottom to spiritual union with a soul, mind connection. That mind connection. See how those two minds are becoming one in the middle? This is crazy wicked. So on the bottom of this deck it has... Okay. Wait, let me regroup. Thank you. Hi, thank you. Regroup. I get excited about the synchronicities. I know. Okay. So this is the 4 of Cups. There is a little bit of disappointment in this longing for the union. And then this is a rest and rejuvenation, 4 of Swords. So this person The feminine side feels like she's waiting, and the masculine side is going to rest instead. Now, like I said before, the masculine can be the feminine one, and the feminine can be the masculine one. We each have masculine and feminine within inside ourselves to create a whole unit as a whole unit. And then we find a counterpart that balances out in us the wholeness that we have within inside our own self. This is also the same card. The feminine has risen to the top, and the masculine is open to receive. The masculine has, here's that holographic structure that was in the last reading also. So, the masculine has laid down the blueprints to abundantly open to the harvest that is available to him, where he's got water, flower, fruit, and coin. And the sun, he is active in his lighted crown. We got the sun and the moon and the earth showing up. In the forest, because the forest is an energy all on its own. Go sit under trees and allow yourself to detoxify your body from the Wi-Fi connection. You need to find a place. Black zones are really hard to find, but you need to find a place where you don't bring any of your electronics. You don't bring your devices. You can bring crystals. I like to bring a little bit of water, and I do water the ground where I'm going to put my feet, just so the connection of receptivity is a little bit higher. On the feminine side, we have doing the work to balance the masculine and the feminine. This card was in the last reading also, and I'm pretty sure it was an underlying also. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is called the Flow card, where you're standing in the universal water with this is the sacral, the solar plexus, and the throat, third eye chakra. His gown is the crown, and his drape cloak sash is the sacral. Also being targeted, the feminine side. So the feminine has found her way into flow, and she believes that she's going to be successful no matter what. She's got the reins on the ship, and she's headed to that light no matter what. That's through coming straight in through the crown, even though that doesn't look like the crown. This is a 10 and a 14, 24, so this is 6. This is finding balance to be able to do so. And then on this side we have the Chariot, taking action to be successful at all costs. Then we have a 2, and coming into that spiritual union where you can share one cup, and that there's that opportunity, that infinite opportunity. It's right on the cup, right there. So this might be why he's disappointed, because he's waiting for this type union she. This is the she, the he, she. The feminine energy reflecting on the masculine within. And this is the masculine energy reflecting on the union of the spiritual energy of the masculine and the feminine, just like in this one. This is a feminine working on her masculine and the feminine. And this is the masculine taking action to balance out his masculine and feminine. So when he can fill his own cup, he can share that cup to somebody else without disappointing them. And then we have the crown chakra also. Underneath here is another 7, and that's very important for 777 energy. The planning and the patience. And I think this was, no, this was not in the last one. But this is making the blueprint. This is the blueprint card for me. See how this is like drafting, drawing. And on this side we have the devil card, which is called master in this one. So we are mastering the ability to uncage our hearts, to untether that knot at our solar plexus, our power center. Okay, so this is 16, which is representative of the tower, which is also a 7. So we have 6 and 7. This is the 13 energy. This is excellent, 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 excellent. That means these new beginnings are going to be in the feminine frequency instead of the masculine energy. The reason why each party of this masculine feminine grouping combination is working towards allowing themselves to move into the energy of air needed to be harnessed so that we can move into the age of Aquarius, into the 5th dimension or beyond. This is wonderful. So this I want to say that this reading is a future oriented. I want to put a timeline on it of within a year. This will be complete within a year. Where the feminine figures out how to use her own voice and move towards the top of what she is working towards. Where she waits for the infinite opportunity that comes in when the masculine looks at his root issue, his trauma, his inner child, so he can take a new beginning. What he's resting for is to integrate the understanding of why he had to go through this trauma. And the crown chakra comes in too, like it's from the bottom to the top. You cannot when it comes to the chakra set, if one of them is not open, you are not open. You need to work with them all total. You need to be able to step into the universal waters and ask for assistance from your guides and your angels to come into the openness needed so that you can vibrate at the frequency needed to move into the higher dimension. So it's like, okay, on this side we have a sorry, it catches me off guard sometimes. On this side we have a chakra. On this side we have a chakra. On this side we have the beginning, the soul. The Fool is the soul of the tarot. The soul represented as the female and the soul represented as the female. This is two people meeting each other at the same spot. One is finally ready to take the walk on earth, and one has been crowned by the universe. Then we have the 49 and the 49 with them, both being the exact same identical card. Then up here we have Major Arcana and a Major Arcana. Together, the Major Arcanas are 17. And this is wish fulfillment. This is the Star card, which is the Aquarius energy, which we are trying to move into. How it all ties in together. How it all... So, if you start seeing the numbers 49, if you start seeing 10, 50, if you start seeing, oh, I have 10 on this side also. If you start seeing 777 or 86, 86 means like, when you work at a restaurant, 86 means you ran out of something. So the woman felt like she ran out of something. So the universe put her into flow state. She felt like she ran out of dedicated effort, and she felt like she ran out of the belief that she could succeed. So the universe put her right into flow. And then on this side we have 27, which is a 9. Which is divinity itself. This is divinely guided. It's that third eye to third eye connection is not everybody's going to be able to partner with you like this. This is a partnership that has growth and powerful love. This being a yellow heart, this is a powerful love. It also kind of looks like butterfly wings if you look up close. But they are directly, without fail, staring deeply within each other's eyes. Not having to speak to each other about what the other one is thinking, because we can feel the energy of that other soul through the mind connection. It's a telepathic energy. So we have fear crossing, it came across here like this, crossing the well-deserved reward. So ask the feminine to remove all fear, because when you are in a state of fear, and that's the sacred geometry, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. That's it. Fear is a test to see if you can change your mind to come into a place of love. We have forgiveness on the bottom. This has to do with the sacral and the crown chakra. This has to do with the crown chakra and the root chakra, bottom to top, and the solar plexus chakra. Forgiveness says, I acknowledge that I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So you're being asked to look at the fear, bring it to love, and forgive anything that is blocking your heart from being open. We have humor, which is the laughing Buddha. Laughing Buddha say, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. It's not supposed to be all serious. It's not supposed to be all hard. We are supposed to trust that the universe has us in flow and that everything that we need for a new beginning is coming to us triumphantly. Very little effort. Horses are fast-moving action. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. We just had the horse representing air energy also on the last read. 2 reads ago? I don't know. I'm going to get them all mixed up because I'm not good at keeping things in alphabetical order. Unless it's CDs, and then I have to go back in that way because it's the only way I can find the one I want. And I know nobody has CDs anymore, but I'm an ancient giant. I like the way of the old. And then we have pride. What the fuck? Okay. Then we have pride. I don't accept you, pride. Go away. Thank you. At this point in my life, I realized that pride is one of the lower frequency energies. Pride is something that tries to keep you in fear, because when you are in these energies, you are being controlled by an outside force. It's not really who you are. But when you are in your laughter, it raises your vibration out of these lower frequencies. And it's very funny that the screen slammed down as soon as I said pride. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone, because we're all the same, and we are all one. The sooner we realize that when we are rude to others, we are actually being rude to ourselves. We are drawing back. Oh, in between here we got relationships. That's the flower of life. I'm going to put that as the in-between energy. I attract to those people who serve my highest good. That's what I'm saying. When we vibrate higher, we attract relationships that are higher. When we stay in this fear and pride, we are going to draw to us people that are in fear and pride. This is how this works. When you are not honest to people, and you get in a relationship and you wonder why your partner doesn't want to be honest with you, because you're not being honest with yourself. We got some Lois Hay. I'm going to add on a couple of Lois Hay. Feminine side. Feminine side. Funny. Feminine side. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and my affairs. And on the masculine side, I listen to I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. So once we are complete, then we can draw in this connection of completeness. This is what it's all been for. This is what all the delays and all, you're not doing it. You're not doing the work to get there. You're not, maybe you are doing the work, but you haven't been doing the proper work to align to the relationship that is waiting. This relationship is waiting for you to raise your vibration, to come into a space of forgiveness so that you can drop these lower frequency energies to become the state of your highest love vibration. Then you bring in the relationship that is mirrored to you, somebody who is willing to enter into flow with you, who is willing to take the fast moving action towards the next step together. This is going to be a person that there's that memories of love card. It was right on the top. This is a person that's going to make you light up. It's going to make you grow. That's going to make you blossom and bloom into the biggest version of yourself you could have even... I don't even think you could have imagined yourself being this light with any other person. No other person would be able to do what you two together are going to be able to do. And like I said, this could just be union with yourself. Not all people need a partner to be able to be great. I'm going to leave it here. My name is April. Thank you for joining me, and I love you. Until next time.